Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and good night, wherever you may be. Stamp collecting is fun, and it's time to have a look at some more stamps. And this is a little bag that has come into my possession, you may call it. And what I'm really interested today are these cancels. So you've got stamps and cancels and a little bit of extra stuff around the stamps. So I thought we'd have a look, and also there's one or two other things in the bag, but I thought we'd have a look at these and see what we've got. Well, here we've got MAC Container Company, which I've never heard of. Obviously around in 1989, so this would be the company envelope that they're using. We've got a cancel here from Barnet, which is in London. Barnet is actually London slang or Cockney slang for head. 25th of April, Hertfordshire. Just, at the north of London, and a 14 and a Machin stamp, so 14p Machin there. So that's quite a nice, so somebody's cut that out. And I can see why. Here, though, we just go simply to the stamp and cancel Wakefield, West Yorkshire. 23rd of August, 89 again. All of these going to be from 89. Remember to use the postcode. That was the slogan going round then, because it made machines, the rise of the machines. They could just read the postcodes and off they went. And some people did in fact just test that project, whether just putting the postcode down with the number of the house would the letter get there, and jolly well did. It absolutely did. Birmingham we visit next. So a little bit forward in time, 1991, 25th of November, it's getting cold, 7:30 at night, Birmingham. And here we've got another Machin 24p. But look at this slogan logo here, Children's Unit, Dudley Hospital. So a local slogan for local people. Very nice. So that's quite nice. So that's Dudley hospital, I don't know. Okay, Sussex Coast, we've got a green cancellation on, the slogan and cancel is all one by the look of it. I think it is with that. So so it's going through the machine, and you got a nice bit of green on the 14p Machin. I can't read it. Sussex Coast, as opposed to inland Sussex, presumably. Next we've got Crawley, 11th of August 86, West Sussex. We have Prince Andrew and Princess Sarah Ferguson. Was it the marriage stamp, possibly? Or engagement, maybe. Pass on your postcode, so that not only were you expected, they were asking you to use your postcode, but also pass on your postcode to your family and friends. And people did write letters and postcards to each other a lot back in those days, so that would be sort of acceptable. That's quite nice. Back to the Machins again, Sussex Coast. I wonder if there's a pattern going on here. 1991, Neighbourhood Energy Action. From 81 to 91, 10 years fighting the cold, with a telephone number. Possibly you could phone that number and get some help, assistance to fight the bitter cold. And it was October, so just coming into the winter months. 3rd of July, 89. So a couple of years before. Pass on your postcode again, 19p Machin. That was a first class Machin. That's a 19p Machin. So people would buy first classes stamps, ladder stamps, and then as the price went up, they could just use the first class. It saved them money. MLO, Sussex Coast, or is it MLD? I don't know. 23rd of December 1988, so right on the cusp of Christmas, 23rd. The Christmas nut, walnuts from California. Interesting. I can't ever say I've heard of that or know anything about it, but it's a beauty. Europe Against Cancer year, 1989. Sussex Coast. I think this is somebody's collection, someone who lived on the Sussex coast, don't you? 4th of September. Here we have the European flag stars. Yeah, quite nice to try and defeat cancer. Sussex Coast, 89, less fortunate. The less fortunate. We should always help the less fortunate. But it's not less fortunate. I think it's less fortnight. Less than fortnight. Less... I don't know. I think there's some... It's certainly not less fortunate. Here we've got a beautiful stamp. Beautiful British stamp. Will this tell us a little bit more? Less for... No, it doesn't. It's a bit... Yeah, it's run out of ink. Gatwick, which is, of course, I say, of course, it is a major airport in the UK down in London Way. Gatwick again, so plenty of flying. MLO, something office, I would suggest that is. I'll have a look of that after. MLO. Again, these are all Machins that we're looking at. 19p, which could be first or second. Petworth, West Sussex. 5:45 p.m, 9th of May. 89, very specific, we like that. Gatwick, 89. June, so let's just have a look at stamp. 19p again, public education in England. Public education in England from 39 to 90 to 89. People can go to school. It's got to... I don't know what it says on that. Leicester, so we move slightly north, well, Midlands really. 2C there. Unsure what that means, so that's again something that's look-upable. Diwali, Festival of Light, November the 5th, 1991. 24p brown Machin. Back to the 19p's. Gatwick again. A Fish Called Wanda, which is a film starring John Cleese, one of our national treasures, comedian, Monty Python. I won't do any of his quotes. What did the Romans ever do for us? Here's one. Here we've got Manchester, the 7th of December, 91. Advertising this space could... So here's an advertisement space. We also have it is Christmas time, is it? Yeah, 7th of December, so we have the nativity scene, Our Lady and our Lord Jesus Christ there. So it's been butchered really by the... I don't know if I've got that stamp, you know. I'm going to keep that out because I think I may need it. I haven't seen that stamp. And we've still got plenty of these to go. So advertising this space could reach millions. And it's got the phone number there. Why doesn't somebody phone it? And let me know what happens in the comments below. 24. Next, if you're brave enough. Cleveland, which is Sunderland Way, just below Newcastle. 30th of October 91. Years of brewing. Newcastle Brown, so that's a Cleveland thing, isn't it? So it's local again, so a local sort of slogan, which matches the area. Sheffield, which is Yorkshire, 1989. Here we've got collect British stamps. How wonderful that the stamp people would actually think of collecting British stamps and therefore advertising their own product even more. Fantastic. The BBC Radio The Archers, 10,000th episode. It was on daily. Sheffield. A little bit deeper. Maybe back to Hastings, Captain Hastings. Hastings is where the Battle of Hastings was. Well, the battle was actually at Battle, but it's called the Battle of Hastings. And East Sussex, so right, so when you go to the bottom of the map of England, go all the way to the right, go up a little bit, and there you have it. Hastings. My dear Hastings. Hastings was also Poirot's sidekick, Sheffield post office in business to serve you. They love a slogan, and I think today's post office in business to serve you isn't a bad slogan. This is a nice, clear slogan. Happy or legend. Happy Christmas, please post early. The one it posted early. Stirling is in Scotland. Got a castle. Wonderful castle. Here we've got Shropshire and Mid Wales. Powys is one of the massive counties of Wales, and hardly anyone lives there. And Shropshire is pretty big also. Not many people live there. Shrewsbury is probably biggest town. Hearts. Couldn't see much of that. Here we have someone's going to shake a hand, not just me. Oh, I can't really work out where that is. Gatwick, maybe. And here we have an example of two matching. So the price is 24p. Bradford is in Yorkshire. And also we got Bradford Silver Jubilee 1966. So local offices were producing their own logos and slogans in their own machines. Bradford again. Some nice Christmas ones again. 6th of December, Gatwick. The Christmas Diamond Walnuts from California. We've seen that before. Leeds. Large city in Yorkshire, 26th of June 1989. Pass on your postcode. Most of these slogans are the 19Ps, so we had a good old run during that year. You know, from 89 to 91 maybe, he was having a good old go with it. And passing through Gatwick, I suspect there's a lot of travel going on. BBC Radio for the Archers, and Gatwick, you'd expect it to, involve air flight. Talking of which, Gatwick again, 89, 25th anniversary of the Red Arrows, 1965 to 89. They come out and do displays. Those magnificent men in their flying machines. Up, diddly up, and down, diddly up, down. Up, down, flying around. Looping the loop. Chippenham, that's in Wiltshire, I believe. 89, a nice green one. We love lead tree. We love lead free. Could that be to do with petrol? Possibly. Could it be to do with pipes being made of lead, which was poisoning everybody, and they didn't love nobody loves lead anymore? More than likely. Pass on your postcode, another rose. And then we've got lead free again here, Gatwick. And then finally, moment 1924, Reading. Now we've got for example, not on the stamp, so the legend is going out, but on this occasion, beep, it is over the stamp itself, and the legend is clearly visible to the left of the stamp. Not quite sure if that was changed on purpose or it was unique to that particular postal office. Not sure. What else have we got? Well, we've got this here envelope. Just got about a minute left. British Post Office Philatelic Bureau, 2 to 4 Waterloo Place, Edinburgh. 2 to 4 Waterloo Place is actually a post office itself. and a major post office at that. I think the philatelic side may have gone, and that whole area 2 to 4 is now like a huge mall with different businesses in there. I've never been there, but I just did a quick look. Number 1 post, Edinburgh Paid, Do Not Bend. It was sent to Mrs. A. Nicholson, 119 Waverley Road, Stoneleigh, Epsom, Surrey. K1717, K7172LN, KT, I would suggest that is, 172LN. And inside, well, somebody's been using it to put their stamps in. And basically, by the look of it, world stamp, so it's been used as a container rather than a cover. And here we have again more. I think we may have a look at these at a later date, but I hope you've enjoyed this journey. I've managed to keep this one out. I'm going to have a look at this journey round slogans and stamps and cancels from different places around Britain, though more or less around the south, but it did spread up to Stirling and across to Hastings and in the middle to Leeds and Leicester. So I hope you have a fantastic day. We'll get together soon and have another video. Have a fantastic day again and enjoy the sun. Bye for now.